Hi YouTube. So I want to show you today how to make this big crazy bow. Woohoo! I love it. And it has a clippy on the back, so you can see it. A clippy on the back so you can put it on your hair. Also made a rainbow one. It's super easy. Okay, you're gonna need, oops. These are called single prong clips. And they look like this. They open up pretty wide. And I got a pack of 10 for $2 at my local beauty supply store. You're going to need a size G crochet hook, which is a 4.25 millimeter, and yarn of your choice that uses the corresponding hook, of course. I'm using Red Heart Sport Weight. You're going to tie your slip knot. And you're going to chain, I think I'm going to do 10. This is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And don't worry about any little straggles you have left behind. We can go ahead and snip those off. Okay, I chained 10, but that's looking a little nubby, so I think I'm going to do 12. And I'm going to double crochet my bow. So you count 2 from how many ever you chained. You're going to put in 2 more. You're going to wrap it around your hook and place in the first loop from your turnaround. I think that's what it's called, a turnaround. You're going to continue to double crochet across the row. I'm going to show you that again. Oops. I can't get it in. Okay, there you go. Okay, I'm going to finish with this row. Come right back. Okay, now that I'm on the second row, I'm going to curl over. I really can't see. Hold on. I'm going to continue to double crochet. And I know I sort of hold my yarn and hook funny, but I taught myself how to crochet, so yeah, I never had a teacher. You can hear the yarn squeaking. My cat accidentally spilled water on the yarn, so it's wet. You're basically going to crochet a fat rectangle. And, oops, we got to the end of that row. Okay, you can do like this and just have a simple small bow, but the taller you build it, the more of the like crunch you'll have in it. Crinkles, whatever, the ripple thingies, yeah, that stuff. So now I'm going to go across and do another row of double stitch. Turn our work. Oops. I pulled through all 3 of my stitches. Whenever you mess up on crochet, that's the beautiful part. You know, with knitting, you gotta take out a whole row. Which I love knitting, I really do, because I think it looks so neat and fantastic, but yeah, it makes you want to cry when you mess up. At this point, I have 3 rows double crochet. Now to see if it's going to look like the way you want to, simply take your fingers and pinch it in the center to see if that's going to be thick enough for you. I think my daughter will be happy with that. I'm going to clip it. Stick it back in your last loop. Pull through, tie off, and I like to be secure, so I go back a stitch, loop it through, and pull through again. Get a nice knot. Now I'm going to take some yarn. Doesn't really matter how much. Oh, I forgot about our little stray that we had in the beginning. You could weave this in. You could pull it in a little bit more. Pull it out and snip it. So that, you see how we have that little nub? But when you pull it back, it instantly disappears. Ta-da! Look at that. No weaving in. We're good. So we have our rectangle. We have our stray yarn. I'm going to take my crochet hook and look for the center of my bow. That looks about centered. I'm going to take the short end of the yarn and pull it through. So it looks like that. See? Going to tie a knot. Tie another knot. Just to make sure. Now you have a rectangle with a string tied to it. I'm going to take the short piece that we were left with, and you're going to pinch pieces together like that in the center, and you're going to just proceed to wrap. And you want to straighten it over itself several times. Pull it really tight. You can go wider with your centerpiece or make it smaller by going left to right. I'm going to make my centerpiece a little chunky to hide my clip to make sure I can keep it hidden. When I'm satisfied with the size of the wrapping, I'm going to go amongst where I want the back. Insert my crochet hook into just one of the pieces of yarn. Wrap it for its final time. Oops. Then pull the yarn through, like underneath. Then pull it through again. And it makes a knot. Now you can go in under where you just put that knot. Sorry. And pull through again. And make another knot. Oh man, I forgot to turn the camera long ways again. I keep doing that. That's why I end up getting these skinny looking videos. Now I'm going to pull the knot, well, pull the yarn above the knot really, really tight. You see it's really teeny. I'm going to cut as much as I can above it. Add that yarn to my scrap pile. I'm going to take the ends and pull them away from each other. Pull in opposite directions. This is basically what we end up with. Now you can use hot glue, but see the clippies I bought have that little split in between them, and I just don't know how well it would stick. So that's why we tie the knot over knot in the back. We're going to take the clip. There's a piece that arches up. That's the part that goes in your hair. Well, you know, underneath like this. So, I'm going to take the flat piece and slide it in under where we made our knot. There you go. Now you could hot glue it, but again, I was just nervous because we have the clips with the slit in the middle. And this is what it looks like. Yay! I'm going to pinch the back. Have fun crafting.